Welcome, everyone, to another Healthy Hustle. My name is Ron Matchett, and I'm the Digital Media Manager here at New Earth. Over the last few weeks, we've explored how the practice of yoga can yield both physical and mental benefits. It can help you improve your balance and flexibility, keep your digestive system operating smoothly, and even help you relax your mind and release stress. With so many benefits, it's easy to see why people practice it all around the world. But if you're new to yoga and want to start incorporating it into your life, you're probably wondering where you should begin. Today, we're going to wrap up this series as we have Jill Nelson, a yoga teacher, reiki master, and wellness educator, here to explain.
For someone who's thinking about getting started with yoga, one of those newbies, what would you recommend? How would you recommend they get started, and how much time would they need to allocate in a week, we'll say, to experience the benefits?
Okay, yeah. So first of all, don't judge it by the first class you take because one, you're going to click, you're going to mesh with the teacher or you're not. And so there's so many different varieties of yoga, so many different styles of classes. And, and even the seasons of life that you're in might change, like when I went through a really hard time in my life, I was taking really, really gentle classes. And like the 70-year-old ladies were doing more than I was, right? Point is, like, that was a season of my life where I just needed to slow down and really take more gentle classes. So that would be really key. Where are you now in your life? Are you doing a lot of things? Are you already in CrossFit, and are you like traveling your kids around to games? Are you, going to your clients all day long and walking all day long? Do you need more of a grounding class or more of a seated class? Even if you think you want a workout, maybe emotionally you're going to actually get more benefit even into the physical level if you take a slower class. So there's not really like a one set answer, like start with this exact class. It's more about where are you? What are you hoping to gain out of it? How does your day look like that will bring you back into a place of balance? And what will bring you joy? If you come to a yoga class and you feel like, I should be doing this, like I'm so tight. Okay, well, let's find a class that is going to make you actually love going to it and feel restored after it, even if you did have a hard workout yoga class, right? Or if you're going to what's called a restorative class where you're holding poses 3 to 5 minutes, then that's amazing for your deep tissues and for releasing like major tension or migraines even, and headaches and that kind of stuff. So that's going to vary, okay? There are classes online you can take. We teach classes as well. And so after I teach my class here with you guys, I'll share a little bit about our classes. But going to a local place, once things open up, depending on where you live, then you'll be able to kind of fine tune a little bit about the type of teachers that you resonate with and the type of classes that you resonate with. So I always say, try at least 3 to 5 classes. Okay. And then once you kind of found a teacher that you're like, oh, I really like this class, make space for that class. Ideally, for you to really, really see benefit, you want to be taking class 3 to 5 times a week. That's not always, yoga, ancient yogis would say every day, right? Like you do it every day, even if it's 5 minutes a day. Okay. Meaning like, I'm going to sit here for maybe a minute and take 5 or a few slow, deep breaths. Right. And then maybe I'm going to do some twists and some back bends and some forward folds, and then take a few more breaths. And then that's my yoga for the day. So don't feel like it has to be a yoga class. Your yoga practice is more than just this down dog, up dog, cobra pose, triangle, warrior, like it doesn't have to be those things. So ideally 3 to 5 times a day though, if you're like, okay, I'm ready to do this, I want to feel the benefits, I've heard there's good benefits, you're going to see the most change at least 3 times a week, ideally 5 times a week.
Thank you, Jill, for this series of short talks on yoga. And if you're looking to get started with yoga, there are a variety of yoga styles and classes that you can choose from. When you're trying to find a class that works well for you, give it some time. Try a couple of different classes to find one that works for you. And when you find one you enjoy, make space in your schedule to attend it regularly. But remember, a yoga class isn't the only way to incorporate yoga into your life. As Jill explained, even incorporating 5 minutes of deep breathing, bending, and folding into your day can be beneficial to your overall health and wellness. If you're interested in learning more about yoga and some specific poses you can add to your daily routine, click the link in the description below. Thank you, and we'll see you next week on the next Healthy Hustle.